Hare Krishna. Hello, my friends. Welcome back. How's everybody today? I got my tent a little more set up today. Got some flags put on there. It's looking all festive. The burning fire. We get this a lot. One's pure consciousness is covered by the eternal enemy lust, which takes many forms and burns like an insatiable fire. That is chapter 3, verse 39 of Bhagavad Gita, as it is. Let's pull another one and see if we can get one we haven't had recently. 518. Yeah, okay, we had this also. Equal vision. By virtue of transcendental knowledge, the wise see the same divine truth in all beings, from the wise and gentle priest to the cow, the elephant, a dog, or even an outcast dog eater. One more. Chapter 4:34. Approaching a guru, just learn the truth. Approach a guru with humility. Inquire from them submissively and render service. The self-realized can impart transcendental knowledge, for they have seen reality. Okay. I feel like just randomly reading a purport. This is 9:19. 919. O Arjuna, I control heat, the rain, and the drought. I am immortality, and I am also death personified. Both being and non-being are in me. That's the punch I was going for. And this is a chapter called Most Confidential Knowledge. I don't remember seeing this card in any of these, in this pile here. Anyway, this is what the purport says. Krishna, by his different energies, diffuses heat and light through the agency of electricity and the sun. During summer season, it is Krishna who checks rain from falling from the sky. And then during the rainy season, he gives unceasing torrents of rain. The energy which sustains us by prolonging the duration of our life is Krishna, and Krishna meets us at the end as death. By analyzing all these different energies of Krishna, one can ascertain that for Krishna there is no distinction between matter and spirit, or in other words, he is both matter and spirit. In the advanced stage of Krishna consciousness, one does not therefore make such distinctions. He sees Krishna only in everything. Since Krishna is both matter and spirit, the gigantic universal form comprising all material manifestations is also Krishna. And his pastimes in Vrindavan as two-handed Shamasundar playing on a flute are those of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Hare Krishna. Okay. Let's do a little tarot. I did shuffle quite a bit earlier. Okay. Just the whole deck is upside down. And let me take a moment to acknowledge and thank my angels and ancestors and spirit guides and yours for bringing through a clear message of truth and light and encouragement, whatever somebody needs to hear out there. The first thing out is the Five of Cups, and then the Two of Wands. And a couple more. the Nine of Swords. The Knight of Wands and the Empress. Let's see what is going to clarify all these. The Moon's at the bottom. This might be a challenging time for somebody. Crossroads. So 5 of Cups is out here first. Well, that's the Queen of Swords in reverse. Ooh, and the 5 of Swords. Somebody's feeling left out or in lack or in regret about how something didn't work out. Maybe this having to do with a Queen of Swords in reverse. An angry lady with an angry mouth. Maybe you got your ass handed to you. You got an argument, you got a fight. I don't know. It's not a great feeling. And then the 2 of Wands is next here. It's kind of like, okay, well now what? After all that, now what do we do? Knight of Swords. We need to do it quick. Whatever it is, we need to do it quick. Ace of Cups. Aww. Because this is about love or matters of the heart or something very valuable and abundant. And yeah. The 9 of Swords is out here next. Yeah, with the Moon. This is the fears, anxieties, worry, staying up at night, you know, nightmares maybe. The Moon is kind of like not having a clear picture of all the things. You know, when you're in anxiety and you can't think straight, it's like that. That's the feeling I'm getting from these. It's too much darkness. It's clouding a judgment. The Page of Wands came out here with that as well. It feels like grasping for straws. Like, just give me anything. Just tell me something. Or somebody come help me. Somebody come rescue me. It's so sad. Knight of Wands is here next. And this came out together with the Empress. It feels like the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I was going to say it feels similar to this Queen in reverse over here. So this is the Queen of Pentacles. And then the Empress. It may be all this is the same feminine energy. And being intuitively guided to keep pursuing, to keep going after, you know, even though she gave you a piece of her mind and kicked you out of her energy. This is somebody who's like, okay, well, let me try a different way. Let me just go, you know, think about this for a minute and try to come up with, scheme another thing. Okay. Let's get some advice about that. That's probably a different scenario for everyone watching out there. Must be. Don't really know what all that was. You probably know if that was your message. Let's see. Ask for some advice. King of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, The 10 of Wands is on the bottom. This King of Cups here, She seems very sincere. Your advice is to get sincere. I don't know. Go within. Tap into what's going on in your conscience, in your heart. Maybe the things that you've been hiding from yourself or others, or the ways that you've been sabotaging yourself or others. Yeah, it's kind of like you go sit down and think about what you've been doing. And it's going along with that energy before, when it was like, okay, now what? Now what do we do? Think about it, okay? Think real hard. The Ace of Pentacles is next, and it's being clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, which feels like new things are coming. Like the train doesn't stop moving. New opportunities are always coming. New things are always presenting themselves. There's no lack of all that. This is an abundance. Maybe it's too much. Maybe it's too much. Yeah, feels like no lack. 3 of Swords here. When you go in and you ask yourself these questions, do it with a childlike mentality. Also, treat yourself like a child in some ways, in a kind way, like you're nurturing your inner child. And address yourself in a compassionate way, like you would a little kid who's struggling or suffering or heartbroken. And the Hanged Man is here, which makes me want to say, spend as much time as you need in this place of searching and asking questions and looking at the truth, because this is a gateway. Your heart is a gateway. Even your darkness is a gateway to the light. It's kind of the answer to everything. I think I wrote this down. I wrote this down. I taped it in my drawer. Only love is real. Shift the focus from the problem to love. So that means shifting things to the heart. Heart-centered, heart-focused. That's what you're being instructed to do here. Okay, that's enough tarot. I got this oracle deck out here today. Oracle of the 7 Energies. It's been a minute since we did this, and these have some really cool graphics and just cool concepts. I like it. Powerful move. A powerful move. It's number 15. Ooh, it's the first one in the section of the fire elements, which represent personal power, will, assertiveness, action, vitality, movement, individuation, and extreme states, joy, anger, and transformation. Ooh. It already sounds good. Key concepts. Action, movement with purpose, effort, putting into motion your intention, making choices from an empowered and thoughtful place, positive change. The time for rest is over. Change is in the air. This is a powerful time when deliberate action is needed to move your intentions out of the realm of thought and into the material, from ideas into action. How do you approach your relationship to the invisible world? As it influences the visible? Do you see the relationship? Do you recognize yourself as a unique whole and worthy being who has a special place in the world, whose offerings are valuable, and whose life has meaning. You are a mighty co-creator, so step into that power and see your intentions manifest in the real world. Positive change is possible when you make choices from an authentic sense of self and take a conscious step towards your dreams. To take steps towards your intended experience, start first with the way you think. Let curiosity be the focus now, and display a willingness to discover new things instead of confirming your past expectations. Be open, be clear about your motives and desires, and set your intention. Then step into the magic just waiting for you to claim it. Traveling, moving, flowing, flying, whatever describes the changes in your life, know that these are called for now. Act with thoughtfulness and awareness, and remember to be true to yourself. What is called for now is doing the thing that needs to be done. All will be better than well. What an exciting time indeed. Okay. Alright, that's enough for today. I don't know. I'm going to record a poem from Srimad Bhagavatam. Yeah, I'm doing one a week. I'm trying to do that, so it's first canto, chapter 4 today. Will be the poem. So you can tune into that and come back real soon for another Bhagavad Gita and intuitive tarot. Be well. Hare Krishna. Hare